Conor McGregor has not stepped foot in a UFC cage since 2021, and Eddie Hearn believes Dana White needs to stump up the cash for him to return. Eddie Hearn has urged UFC President Dana White to do, and pay, whatever it takes to get Conor McGregor back in the octagon. The long wait for the Irishman's return to the cage goes, and there is still no definitive date in place for his first fight since July 2021. The 35-year-old last competed against Dustin Poirier and suffered a devastating broken leg during what was his second defeat at the hands of the American. But after a long period of rehabilitation, the Notorious One returned to full fitness. There has been talk of a fight with coaching rival Michael Chandler after they appeared on the reality series The Ultimate Fighter, and he even called out McGregor during a recent episode of WWE's Monday Night Raw. But there has still been no official announcement on when fans can expect to see him back doing what he does best. During a conversation with the MMA Hour, boxing promoter Hearn discussed McGregor's absence and claimed he would do whatever it takes to get him back competing, and encouraged White to do the same. "I talked to Conor quite a bit and I believe he wants to fight," Hearn shared. "I still think he's going to want the deal to be right. There comes a point where sometimes you'll do a show where you have to give them what they want, because it's in the best interest of the sport and the business. In many instances, you take a bath to deliver. If it was me. And it's not me, and Dana certainly doesn't need my advice. But I'm bringing McGregor back, whatever it costs. He injects an enthusiasm and a vibrancy into the UFC that no one else can. There is no one in the sport who can make it happen for the UFC and MMA like Conor McGregor. When he comes back, the press conferences, the build-up, the value of the business, the ratings, the pay-per-view numbers, all go up. There is no doubt about the star power of McGregor, who is the biggest draw in MMA history and has headlined the 5 highest-selling UFC pay-per-view (PPV) events. His fight with former UFC competitor Khabib Nurmagomedov at 2018's UFC 229 drew 2.4 million PPV buys, the most ever for an MMA event. McGregor's level of swagger and charisma, in addition to his talents in the cage, has captivated viewers, and this is something Hearn believes the sport needs to have back. While he believes the former UFC featherweight and lightweight champion is not the easiest to negotiate with, Hearn thinks he will be worth the effort. "He will be hard work, Conor," he added. "Don't worry about that. He's worth it. A legend. Great self-promoter. I don't know if he's still got it, but you put him in with someone that he's got a good chance of winning against. For Conor, whatever it takes, I'm bringing him back, because he can do what nobody else can. And he knows it."